And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer Podcast with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm RD.
I'm Alan.
What's up, buddy? How are you doing today?
I don't know. I thought we were doing everything like we normally do, and I was getting ready to do a cold open, and then you just jumped in front of me and just C-blocked me, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Hello, and welcome to my casa. Hello, old school. He'll be joining us later at the top of the hour to make picks with pals. There you go.
Hey, can I interest you in some breaking news?
Ooh, yes, please.
Locked and loaded and secured today. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever are going to the playoffs, buddy.
Rookie of the year right there. Rookie of the year.
We're going to talk about that here a little bit later. I've got some Caitlin Clark takes for you that we need to make sure that we get into. But yeah, dude.
Let me go ahead.
Another win. They beat the Sparks today.
Let me go ahead. You know what? I haven't been betting on them either, and I bet on them once in the last week. I was like, okay, I think El Presidente jumped on them from Barstool. I go, I'll ride with you, So, anyways, I'm having Sam Adams Beer Fest, their variety pack. Now, I didn't pick them in any particular order. I have Flannel Fest, Oktoberfest, Jacko, and then they jam the Boston Lager in there. But I went ahead and grabbed the Flannel Fest. So there we go. We have Sam Adams Flannel Fest, a Munich-style dunkel. Cozy and smooth. Let me give you a little bit of info. According to their website, SamuelAdams.com. As cozy as the fabric that inspired it, this Munich Dunkel Lager, available exclusively in our variety pack, delivers rich malty flavors with hints of caramel and roasted nuts. So crack a few while you rock that autumn chic. It says chick, but I figured they're not talking about rocking some chick. You know what I mean?
I mean, they might be.
Maybe. Sometimes you got to saw them in half.
Sometimes. And I'm rocking the Samuel Adams, Just the Haze. Just the haze, just a little bit, just to see how it feels. It's a pretty darn delicious NA for sure.
I'm falling out over here. I should have took a picture of this stupid thing. Yeah, there's actually featuring robust notes of toasted bread and caramel, balanced by a light floral hop aroma. This classic German-style lager paired with a flannel will keep you cozy during the coldest of beer season adventures. Let's see how much 5.2% alcohol by volume, 20 IBUs, folks.
There we go.
The good stuff.
All right. So how's life treating you?
Not bad.
Got a full house over there?
Oh, it's crazy as hell over here. Like, I'm miserable. Like, it sucks. Like, just life just sucks. So, yeah, I had to take a picture of the beer real quick. Anyhow, so I've already got a house full of people. And then they, doubled it. Like on of course it's Wednesday. Of course it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. All of a sudden there's 3 more kids running around, a couple more adults. I'm like, it's like a tornado just rolled through my house. And you know what? I need a drink. So let me go ahead and. Ooh, it smells so good. I miss the Dunkels. You see that that little orange red hue there? Yeah, I haven't had one in a while since last year. So cheers. All right.
Cheers. And it's football eve. Oh, I'm so excited.
Dude, I was kind of like, I was looking at all of the leagues I'm in and whatnot, and I got a bit overwhelmed. I was like, well, this kind of sucks. You know what I mean? There's too many apps. There's too many of this, too many of that. And I was like, I don't want to. I was like, I lost the chub. I lost the blood flow. And I was like, what the hell's going on? And then today we were talking about, we did SB Baseball live at 7 o'clock, and then we did SB Fantasy Football live at 7:30 on YouTube. And then it was starting to kick back in, and, you got the Chiefs and the Ravens tomorrow night. They're kicking it off like amazing. Then we have Friday Night Lights, which kind of sucks because, it's like the Eagles in Green Bay, and they're down in, Rio de Janeiro. It's like, okay,
Isn't it on Peacock?
Can't even watch. I'm not even going to watch it. I have Peacock, but I'm not going to watch it. I have a login to Peacock. It's not mine. I don't pay.
It was funny. Stern was talking about it. Minnesota guy. Not Minnesota, but Green Bay guy.
Yeah.
Wisconsin. His dad lives up there and stuff, and he was talking to his dad, and his dad's like, I guess I'm just not going to get to watch the game.
Unbelievable.
And Bob's like, well, I could give you my login. And he's like, no, I can't do that. Bob was raised in a very Christian home, so it's not what the Lord would want you to do. Apparently,
doesn't want you to
share.
share.
I think the Lord would want you to watch your Packers, but apparently not. So
this streaming thing has gotten out of hand. We've talked about it so much too, and it's like, how many streaming services do you need to watch a ball game? Like, if you want to watch all the NFL games that used to be on TV, let's just say the ones that were just on television, like Thursday night, Sunday, Monday night. You didn't need, you had to have ESPN, right? Well, they put it on ABC, if I'm not mistaken. So you had ABC on Monday night and Thursday night. You had CBS and Fox on Sundays. Okay. And NBC on Sunday nights. Why do we need all the, I get like it got away from Fox and they put them on Amazon, which is fine. I would say most people have Amazon. Most people have an Amazon account.
Yeah.
But you're starting to talk about like Peacock and all this other S. I'm like, no.
Apple TV at some point in time. But also, let's just say you're like, okay, I'm just you know what? I'm just the guy. I just watch, whatever the networks feed me on Sunday.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch my noon game, I'll watch my 3:30 game, and I'm watch my Sunday night football. I'm not buying anything else to watch it. I'm watch what I can. But you just so happen to have DirecTV.
Yeah.
You've lost ESPN, you've lost all of that.
You sat down Sunday night or Monday night, I think it was. You sat down last Monday. You're like, okay, college football season. College football was amazing. So much fun this weekend, all weekend long. And then you got the big game on Monday night. We're like, all right,
Notre Dame, USC, let's go.
Yep. Oh no, I'm talking about the LSU game.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
The LSU
USC.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And you're sitting there, you're like, all right, here we go. And then you get a message on your TV that says, due to an issue. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, I didn't pay for an issue. I paid for the channel.
I don't have any issues.
You don't have any issue taking my money, so we shouldn't have no issues. You should be like, put the damn thing on the TV. Like, put the money in the bag. There ain't no problem. You know what I mean? It's like, but I ain't even stealing from you. I already gave you the money. I just want the product at this point. And my DirecTV was canceled on 9/3. Don't have time for their shit. Dude, and if there's anyone that I knew was going to do some stuff like that, it would have been Ryan. And I agree with him 100%. I told Liz, I go, I think we're done here. And she goes, you're going to change? I go, I don't know. I was like, let's just go to YouTube TV. I mean, we haven't had cable in years. Huh?
Don't have time for that crap. Like, I just have the DirecTV stream or whatever now.
That's all I have.
We got rid of when the Sunday Ticket went away from DirecTV. There was no point in me having DirecTV anymore. I kept the DirecTV stream because it's not expensive. But now I'm just like, what's the point?
Yeah, I'm with you.
I got to go to YouTube TV.
I got a ton of channels. I hate most of them, but don't even watch most of them anyways. And then I log in and this kind of shit goes on. I'm like, I just don't appreciate this kind of bullshit. And I'm like, I got in on DirecTV stream when it first came out. It was $12, $12 or $18 for fucking everything. And that was, since I'm with AT&T, that's how much it costs. And I got HBO and all this other stuff. I'm like, okay, this is worth the money here. You know what I mean? I did have to go I had to up my internet a little bit, but dude, what's Boner say? Sorry.
For the money they are charging you, you have to be kidding me. I went to YouTube TV also 3 weeks free and then $50 a month cheaper than DirecTV stream anyway.
So that's something I'll be looking into now because I just updated what's crazy is I just updated the sports package for DirecTV stream. So I get the Red Zone. I want the Red Zone. I don't really, I know we used to get the Sunday Ticket together and that you can watch the Lions. I could watch the Bengals. And I'm like, you know what? If they're not on, they're not on. I'd rather watch the Red Zone anyways. And I have the other two TVs on CBS and Fox. So I can watch, I got 2 games going, and then I got the Red Zone. I go, I think that's plenty. And geez,
we went away from it this year because the kiddo, she's got softball practice on Sundays in the middle of the afternoon. And so I'm not going to be there to watch the game. So I actually haven't done it yet, but I'm going to sign up for NFL Plus because I can watch the games after the fact. I'll just practice avoidance and then watch my Lions game after it's over.
With no commercials either.
Plus. Yeah, no commercials. And I just get to sit here and just, enjoy my time.
Yeah. Boner, do me a favor. Send me a link for a referral link. Maybe you get some money out of this. But, yeah, I think I'm going to switch myself. I think I'm just done. I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of this fight. And I'm tired of Disney anyways. Like, I am so tired of Disney, ESPN, and their bullshit that they push out and all that I mean, I just don't like any. I swear to God, if my wife would let me cancel Disney Plus, it would already been canceled. She won't let me cancel it.
I still watch a lot on there. I still watch a lot on there.
Yeah, you do. I mean, I'm going to get through the holiday season, and then I swear to God, I'm going to cancel it.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I put it down right now. After the holiday season, I'm out. RD out.
So you're moving out of the house then?
Maybe. I don't know. I found a nice apartment.
When you cancel, the grandkids love it, right? Stuff comes on there that you're gonna watch.
Nope.
Something's gonna come out, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, I gotta watch that."
Nope.
You know.
Nope.
Especially around the holidays.
Well, that's what I said. After the holidays, get me past the holidays. Okay. I'm gonna watch.
What? Holidays come around every year.
I'm going to watch all the Halloween stuff I watch. I'm going to watch all the stupid Christmas crap I watch. And then that's it. It's over, baby.
We're getting a prequel to Hocus Pocus this year.
I'm out. I don't even like the sequel.
No, you're not. You're in.
Man,
you're so in.
Who was that lady? It was that lady from Ted Lasso that was in the last one. She was like the original witch or something like that. I almost fell out. Oh, boy, she is so damn hot.
Ted Lasso season 4.
Then you got to get Apple TV. Then what? Actually, I think I got
a guy. I got a guy who's gonna, once it comes out, he'll throw it on the Plex.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't need the other shit. If I get the Plex and I go that route, I don't need this crap. And I'm tired. Like I said, I'm tired of Disney. I'm tired of
Plex for like 6 years now.
Yeah, I know.
So
I'll get around to it. Stupid Disney. Stupid ESPN and DirecTV fighting all the time. Like, dude, you're a sinking ship. ESPN and Disney are sinking ships. They are massive money-losing organizations, and it's just like,
are they?
Come on, absolutely.
Money-losing?
Yes.
What?
Dude, they blow so much money on these terrible shows and these terrible movies. I actually kind of feel bad for ESPN, because remember how popular like ESPN was in the 90s and early 2000s, like SportsCenter? And you'd sit there and watch the same damn thing for like 5 hours in the morning.
That was really before the internet, though. Yeah, right? Yeah. It's not their fault.
Yeah. Well, they gotta move on or something.
Came out, and people use the internet now.
I hate ESPN.
I'll tell you what I got super excited about that I found a couple days ago over on Amazon Prime.
I was going to say your wiener.
I'm still looking for it. Still MIA. Got a search party out for it. Hopefully we'll find it soon. I'll keep you guys updated. No, well, I'm watching it on Amazon Prime, but it's through Freevee, so you can watch it on Freevee too.
Okay. Yeah.
They have a channel that's running live, nonstop, playing the Ninja Turtles.
I thought it was that anger management TV channel. On DirecTV Stream, there's anger management channel. And all it is that stupid show with Charlie
Sheen.
Yeah. And I'm like, how many seasons they make where it's its own fucking channel? I go, how dumb is this?
But yeah, they just run, it's the old 80s cartoon from when we were kids, and it's just on a loop. Playing I think there was like 8 seasons. I didn't even know there was that many seasons of it.
Yeah, there was a bunch.
But like this was back when like a season was like 30 episodes or something like that, right? But yeah, I was sitting here, and I'm a big Ninja Turtles fan. I love the Ninja Turtles. It's like the 40th anniversary of Ninja Turtles, and they've been re-releasing all the toys from when we were kids.
Yeah,
they're completely doing they're not updating them or anything like that. It's the exact same packaging, everything, right? And I've been picking them up as they come out. They've been doing it for a few years now. And two of my favorite characters, my favorite toys from when I was a kid came out. They finally came out. They came out with the Casey Jones, and they came out with Slash. And I picked them up, and I was like, man, I need to go watch it again. And so I was looking for it and searched and found out on Amazon Prime through Freevee, and it's live, and it's just constantly playing. You can pull it up anytime, and it's always playing.
Funny.
And it's just running. It just runs through the whole series, and I'm just like, this is life, buddy. This is as good as it gets right here.
This is life. This is so amazing. I'm loving every second of it.
It's so great. It's so great.
Jesus. Yeah. F them. I'm tired of them anyways. Tired of them.
Well, if I wanted to watch it like on demand or something like that, it's on like Peacock, I think it is. Which I don't have Peacock, but
I have a login to Peacock, and I think it's only because I was like, it's one of Lizzie's friends, and so he gave it to us. I go, okay, fine. He goes, you want? I go, yeah, I'm going to watch Community. and that's the whole reason why I watched Community. I'm like, I think I'm about halfway through, if not even further. I finished up Entourage. That's over, and it was great. Loved it. Even watched the movie. I had to buy the damn movie.
I was just gonna ask, did you go from the series to the movie?
Yeah.
Okay, I
did, and that's what we did when we got back out from out of town. So we were already exhausted. It was like, that Saturday night or that Sunday night or whatever it was. And I was like, you ready to watch the movie? And she goes, yeah. I was like, let's do it. Let's knock it out. And, yeah, dude, I mean, that was such a fun show. I hate that I didn't watch it at all, but I still enjoyed it. Like, I mean, it's not like it's crazy dated or anything like that. It's still fun. Went through, what did it take, a month maybe? I mean, it didn't even take that long.
They're quick. They're like 20-minute episodes, something along those lines.
Yeah.
How wild-ass was Bob Saget when he was on it? Like,
he could have been one of my favorite characters. He was so nuts. And
so great. All
the shit he said was crazy. He was just hilarious.
It just, oh man, so great. But yeah, no, that was a show that I was on board. I was the day one.
Yeah.
On Entourage. Watched it day one. I watched it back when you had to wait. I had to wait a week for every episode, and then I had to wait a whole year before the next season. It's just like, oh man. But when it came back every year, I was locked and loaded. Let's go.
Yeah. And that's something I do miss, and we experience that with House of Dragon and whatnot. And it's like, okay, and that's when you really get pissed if it's a terrible episode, because you're like, this sucks, and now you got to wait a whole other week. And if the whole season sucks, you're like, why am I even watching this shit? I got to wait a whole another year now, or maybe 2, but most likely just a year. But dude, oh my God, it was awful. But yeah, that pissed you off. But yeah, for 22 minutes, I don't know, man. It seems like. But it's a super quick watch. If you're looking for something to check out, obviously a lot of drugs, sex, all that kind of shit in there. It's an HBO Sunday night show. So, it's got all that ass in there. Fun stuff. Fun. Highly recommended. So
it's a fun show. Show. Mm-hmm. Definitely enjoyed it. I'm kind of there's just kind of like a gap right now. There's nothing new to watch right now. Now we got the Penguin coming out here pretty soon.
Yep.
I think it's like the 16th or something like that. That starts coming out on Thursdays here in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
At some point in time this month, I got to take a look, but I know you're not in, but I'm in. The Agatha show comes out.
Oh yeah.
For Marvel.
I don't know why you say that.
What?
I don't know why you say that. You know I'm in. You know who Agatha is.
Hey, Catherine Hahn. Yeah. But looking forward to that. And then outside of that, I just don't know what's coming. Whiskey Pros in the house. I might be a handful, but at least my wiener ain't. Cheers, folks. It's almost a handful. Almost.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I think the cast looks cool, very right up my alley type action, and obviously she's the lead, so I'm in. I might have a couple drinks before I watch the show. And just be, spread out on a nice little rug.
Enjoy life and cinema and TV shows a lot more if you went with that. Like, I'm just going to have a couple drinks. I've been telling you this for a while.
Well, no, a lot of these shows are terrible, though. Like, they're awful. Like, I wouldn't be happier if I was a couple drinks in or what. Like, The Acolyte was goddamn awful. The She-Hulk thing was terrible. What else was bad? Like, just, I didn't even finish them. I can't go any further. I mean, stepson was over here and he was like, you watched because he was talking about some other new stuff coming out. And I'm like, I haven't watched really anything Marvel. I was like, I'm just tired of it. He goes, you didn't watch the new Loki or whatever? I go, no, I didn't get to season 2. He goes, you watched Deadpool? I go, hell yeah, I watched Deadpool. I was like, Deadpool's hilarious. I mean, like, this movie was so crazy funny and over the top. The cameos were bonkers, and you're sitting there just smiling the whole damn time. Like, you're laughing your ass off. It's funny as shit. I'm like, why can't they do that all the time? Well, it's because they can't.
You're not going to get by as a franchise if that's all you have, right?
Yeah,
you gotta. But I'm looking forward to we got the new Captain America movie coming out later this year. I'm looking forward to that. You get the Red Hulk in this one.
I'm not watching.
We got the Joker coming out soon, although it's getting demolished in the reviews that just started coming out.
It's probably going to be terrible. I mean,
it's not looking good.
The first one, the original Joker, or the first one of this set was not great. It was so dark and gritty and scary, like weird.
I really enjoyed it.
I mean, it was nice to watch, but I think I've only seen it like twice. Like, I don't go back and watch. I watch Batman and Robin more than I have this year than I have the Joker. I watched Batman forever.
That's because you get a hard on for Chris O'Donnell, okay?
And that was back, like, was it Nicole Kidman's in that? That was back when she was so damn hot. It's like, yeah, that's with Val Kilmer, though. Yeah, with Val Kilmer. And she's just hanging out in lingerie on the patio. Like, hey, meet me up here about midnight. Come back, come over here and plow it. Like, oh, shit, all right.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, he's like, I'll be there. I ain't got nothing else going on. I'm already up, so shit.
Yeah, I think that's something that's missing from the Batman movies these days. Because like you had Vicky Vale,
yeah,
Michael Keaton swinging that around, and you go to Nicole Kidman, so we're swinging that around, and then you had Uma.
She was all right.
Little Poison Ivy action going on, but you just don't. They're too serious now, and they don't. Batman's a playboy,
yeah,
and he lives that life. Now they did do that some with the Christopher Nolan series, He bought the hotel that they were at because it shows up at the dinner with the models and stuff. And they're like, "Let's go take a dip."
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "I just bought this hotel, sucker. You ain't kicking me out."
And then you had Anne Hathaway though as Catwoman in that, and
I don't mind that.
Yeah, she was very good.
She's a nice lady.
She was. Yeah, it was really nice. Like rode that bike like a natural. Like it was. I was like, okay, this is cool. This is cool.
I enjoy this.
Yeah.
I enjoy your portrayal of Catwoman. Thank you.
What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do?
Enjoy life. That's it. You take your movies too seriously, and you just gotta.
I just don't want them to suck. Like bad acting and over the top. Like when they force and shoehorn shit into them. Like this has got nothing to do with anything. Why is it even here? And then why it's there.
You worry about the plot too much, okay? just enjoy it, okay?
Why am I watching these movies? I'm like, fucking, I worry about the plot too much. Well, I'll tell you this. All right, so, hey, it's September. We're in fall. Yeah. We're almost into fall. We're almost into Halloween season. It's spooky season around here. And that's when I do just start watching like terrible movies, like the Evil Dead shit, stuff like that. I'll watch that, but I got it on while I got like my phone out. Like I'm sitting there dicking around. I'm having a beer. We're making
because
candy.
You've seen it 12 times though, too, right? Like
I've only seen like Evil Dead like once or twice. And it was like last year. I didn't
you. How many times have you watched Hubie Halloween?
Oh shit! Like total. Dude,
a lot.
I've watched when Hubie.
You want to talk about a bad movie? It's a bad movie.
When Hubie Halloween came out, was it 2 years ago or 3 years ago? I can't remember. I watched that thing almost every single day in October, almost every single day because I didn't go to work. Obviously, we worked from home. I work from the office 3 days a week now, but I watched it almost every single day. Mixed in that, and then like Nightmare Before Christmas and shit like that. And that's not a terrible movie. I actually enjoy it, and the soundtrack is cool. The characters are fun, but it's also a movie that I put on, and I don't sit there and like zone in and watch it. Like it's on, and I have a couple favorite parts, that I laugh at and shit like that. But it's kind of goofy and dumb, but it's a kind of stupid, Halloween movie. That's the kind of shit I like, though. Like there's a little bit of a scare in it. It's a little bit goofy, but it's very encompassing to the holiday. I like it, right? I don't like it. I hate
so stressed about the plot in movies, but you let everything in that movie just slide on by.
I thought it was fine. You got Steve Buscemi there thinking he's a
nothing to see here, nothing but good times,
dude,
right?
It was so much fun. It was so much fun. It really is. I mean, and you got Shaq in there. He's got the fucking voice going, and then his wife comes out. She sounds like, what's his name? Oh yeah! I like holy shit. But yeah, no, Adam Sandler always does these crazy voices and these crazy little characters. I mean, it's a mix between the Waterboy and Happy Gilmore type shit. You know what I mean? Like his whole thing in there. But I thought it was fucking hilarious. You got R.I.P. Who the hell's damn it? Who's in Goodfellas? Ray. That's not Ray.
Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta's in it. It's
Ray Liotta's last movie, Cocaine Bear. Great movie.
Okay.
Love that movie.
I still haven't seen it. So, anyways,
Yeah.
I'll talk more about my favorite Halloween movies and stuff like that in a later one, because I bring them up about every single year, and if something else pops up on the list. But yeah, no, I do watch dumb movies, and I enjoy like dumb movies. But if they're super stupid and just super out there, like it's so bad acting, it's so bad everything, at least this is a holiday movie for me, right? So then it kind of gets a little bit, you get a pass, right?
You've talked about that. Holiday movies get a pass, but you got to just start just embracing sometimes, you know what? There's nothing better than a good old action movie with some bad acting, a ton of explosions, some fight scenes, some shoot 'em up stuff. Like you gotta get all in.
I don't remember the last time I watched one other than Deadpool and the one before that. I don't remember the one before that. Like, I don't know why I don't watch these things.
I've mentioned this movie to you several times.
The Expendables?
I'm going to have you watch it. No, but I think we do need to do a whole series on the Expendables. I need to look up and see where it's streaming, but I want you to watch. There's a movie called Shoot 'Em Up.
Shoot 'em up. Okay.
And it's got Paul Giamatti's in it, Clive Owen's in it. There's a few other people in it.
From 2007?
Yeah, sounds about right.
All right. Yeah, Clive Owen, Paul Giamatti, Monica. I'm in. I'll watch that.
You want to talk about stupid? It's stupid, but it's action.
You don't need to sell me anymore. It's got Monica Bellucci in it.
I know.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm fine.
Do you see where it's streaming at?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even get that far. I'm already down the rabbit hole of. I'm already down the rabbit hole of her already. So
you turn your safe search off and just looked at Monica Bellucci.
Yeah, I just click on her. Now I'm just kind of doing some research. Yeah, no, I'm already stuck. I'm already stuck watching her. Oh, hey, Lizzie. It's like it says where to watch. It says Fubo TV, Sling, YouTube. I can get it for $3 on YouTube or Amazon, so I'll get it from there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll have to watch. Maybe, you know what? Let's watch it this next week and let's report back next week on the show.
Yeah, she likes Clive Owen anyway, so yeah, it'll be easy. Thing for her. She likes that. Was it Inside Man? Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Oh, that's a great movie. That's a really good movie. This is not a really good movie.
And his girlfriend's really hot in that thing too.
Action movie, but I'm telling you right now, have a beer while you watch it.
I'll get a beer and a pizza. How about that? Isn't that what you always tell me to do?
That's what I always tell you to do. Grab a 6-pack and a pizza and sit down and watch it. 5 minutes in, you're going to text me and be like, this is so fucking dumb.
Well, we'll get back to we'll get back to the way we did things, and we'll do movies. You know, maybe we'll bring back movies with friends or whatever. But yeah, so real quick, I just want to mention again, I'm having Sam Adams Final Fest, the Munich style Dunkel. Amazing, love it. Look at the color on it. I mean, it's got a beautiful orange hue, red oranges hue, perfect head on it. This is by Sam Adams. Very nice. Beer and pizza, I'm in. That's why I like that girl. I love her. I love that chick. I'm gonna marry that girl one day. There we go.
Okay.
So
good luck.
Next up, I got Jack O. Yeah, that's it, Jack O. The Ultimate Pumpkin Brew Jack O Pumpkin Ale is a pick of the patch, bursting with cinnamon, nutmeg, and autumn spices. Put on your Halloween costume, crack one open, and treat yourself before the trick-or-treaters arrive.
Yeah.
I love you, too. Did you get, so I got a Halloween costume. It's off topic. I know we're not sticking to the thing. Have you got your Halloween costume this year?
I was going to talk to you about that this week. Are we going through with what our plan was?
What was it? We're always a couple's costume, but I can't remember what it was.
It was a music video.
The Monkees?
Yeah.
Oh, I did find a couple ones on, because right now on Amazon, they have some sales on those. Like they're $25, $28, because I got another skeleton onesie. So Lizzie and I, because we're doing skeleton, we're doing a haunted, like a graveyard on one side of our yard, and then we're doing a pumpkin patch on the other. Turning You Back Down, Wine and Nickelback documentary. Oh God. So yeah, I'm like, so that's what we're doing. So I bought us a couple onesies in case it gets kind of chilly, and plus my other onesie was real baggy, real big, and so I was like, all right, let's get something that's a little bit more form fitting, you know, whatever. But yeah, I'm down. I mean, if you want to, I mean, if it's $25, $30, what do you think?
Yeah. I'm in.
Oh, you can smell the spice in this bad boy. Oh, buddy.
That's a delicious beer every year.
That orange
Every
one.
year.
Yeah. It's a little too pumpkin-y for me, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm taking one for the team here.
I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a tough little season for me right now because, like, I was out in a bunch of stores this weekend and actually the last couple weeks, and the Oktoberfest is out in full effect, full force. So many out there, so many new ones. I see so many things I haven't tried yet, and I can't drink any of them right now, and it's depressing.
Yeah.
Like this is hard.
Yeah.
But
yeah, $30, dude. $30. You got different options here. So
okay.
Yeah, we can talk. We'll figure it out. I mean, I do want to add another onesie to the collection. So, the other thing, what was it? We were talking about the beer. I mean, you found a couple NA beers out there, right?
I've seen one so far.
Yeah.
Athletic has an Oktoberfest.
Okay. Oh, I'm messing with my settings real quick. Because when I have that thing up to the screen, it makes everything all kind of red and whatever. There we go. So I'm back to normal now, but I need to get rid of this fuzz. The static is crazy.
Hot fuzz.
There we go. Just keep that up. Oh, goodness gracious. Y'all doing anything for fall time? Do y'all have any festivals or anything like that? Because, Oktoberfest is coming up, but not necessarily you're going to do Oktoberfest, but does your city or town or anything near you put up any type of little fall festivals or anything? Or the school that the kid goes to?
What's that?
I said, or the school that the kid goes to?
No, they I don't remember them doing anything. We've got, there's a lot of Oktoberfest that go on around here, South Lake, Fort Worth, and so on. A lot of the breweries have, the Oktoberfest things, their stuff going on.
Yeah.
Keyworth is getting ready to have their 1 year anniversary this weekend, I think it is.
Nice.
So they've got that coming up. But no, not a whole lot. Like Halloween, Watauga does a thing, a little Halloween thing where they'll have like a haunted hayride out back, and they'll have a haunted house and costume contests, and they'll have a bunch of games inside and bounce houses and all that. We haven't gone to it the last couple of years because it's gotten really big.
Oh, okay.
And it's just hard to get around and navigate, and like
it is tough.
The last time we went, I think like we were standing in one of the lines to play the games for like 20 minutes, and you get like 2 pieces of candy, and it's just not fun anymore, right? It was cool when it was a lot smaller and we can get around to all the activities and all that. It's gotten too busy. I know the missus and the older kid, they like to go to haunted houses, and last year was the first time the youngest went to a haunted house. She went to a haunted house with a friend.
How'd she do?
She did good. She did good. So I think that's something that I don't typically do, the haunted houses. I just
you get a little too scared.
I don't get scared. I just don't enjoy them. It's just like, you jumped out and yelled,
you get scared. It's all right, buddy. You get scared. The whole point is get scared, have a thrill, type thing. You're looking too much into it. You're trying to see the plot here, and you realize the person, you can't just take event.
I'm not. I just, and they've gotten so expensive too.
Oh, they're pricey.
Like,
yeah,
it's like, and you've got a family of 4, and you go and do it, and it's just like.
Yeah,
it's just too much. You can't, So we'll probably usually hit up maybe like some of the smaller ones, like the oldest, the high school she went to. The cheerleaders always put on one.
Oh, I bet you love going to that one.
I actually never went. They always went,
but
they go to that one. What's up, Jason? How's it going, sir?
How we doing?
But they'll hit those up and some of the other smaller ones around, but. Yeah. I more get into the scary movies. I like watching the scary movies, but I watch the old ones. A lot of the new ones I don't really get into. Give me Freddy Krueger, give me Jason, give me Michael Myers, all that stuff.
When you said older, I thought you were talking about like the 1925, 1920s and 40s and stuff like that, like old Frankenstein or Dracula or something like that.
If I'm flipping through the channels and I see it, I will stop down.
It comes on like you got your Amazon on or whatever. You'll see it flow through there. Did you hit that October beer yet? I got Jacko right now. I just had the Dunkel. I just had Flannel Fest. I'm on Jacko right now.
Is it Bunkel?
The first one. Oh
no, that's a different one. That's a different one. Yeah.
This is 4.4% alcohol by volume. Just FYI, I didn't talk about that, but yeah, we're sitting there talking about like I was more asking about like fall time, but we started talking about it's real pumpkin-y, Jason. It's real pumpkin-y, but it's not too terrible, and it's kind of light on the spice, so it's not terrible. But yeah, we were talking about. I was kind of talking about fall time because, I mean, remember when you were a kid, you went to, like, not necessarily, like, Halloween festivals, but, like, a fall festival, like, bobbing for apples, or you doing, like, your little soft toss, like, throw an apple into a basket, carnivals and stuff like that. With all these towns, they always have something coming out or doing something. And
yeah, there's a couple pumpkin patches around here that are pretty good. I think a Flower Mound has a real nice pumpkin patch that I think we'll probably hit up this year. You go around, they got all the scenes for pitchers and things like that, right? But they've got all the pumpkins. But yeah, there's just not a whole lot there was always a lot more that happened when I lived up north, up in Michigan.
Yeah.
Because you had all the apple farms out there, right? And you go and get your fresh apple cider, you pick some apples. They all had haunted hay rides, and there was just a lot. I felt, and fall's more of a season up north than it is here.
Yeah, we don't really have a fall. We're actually getting a little bit of fall weather. It's kind of nice. It as soon as Labor Day hit, it's been raining ever since, and it's cooled down. It's supposed to get a little bit cooler. It's fall is what we call it.
Right.
So, but yeah.
Don't worry. We'll be back to 100 here in a couple weeks. After you get nice and comfy, you're like, oh, this is nice. And then all of a sudden, Texas is like, gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha. Yeah, I we gotten totally off topic tonight, but yeah, no, I mean, once you start cracking these beers, the weather changes, it's drizzling outside. It's like you just want to fall right into fall. Like, and that's something I've missed, I think, over the last handful of years, is just kind of going out and doing things, in the community and things like it. Just, doing some of these small little carnivals or something fun. So, how will we be able to watch the Stars game? I think they're going to broadcast it. Alan, you talked about this, didn't you?
Oh, no, they've got the app that's coming out.
Yeah.
You can watch all Stars games for free with the app. I can't remember what the name of it is. Lee, you might know. I don't know if Lee knows. Yeah. He just joined the chat. He's watching.
What's up, Lee?
But there's an app that the Stars are releasing themselves, and all Stars games are going to be free on there. So, and that's free to you wherever you're at. So wherever you're at, you can watch the Stars.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, looking forward to it. So yeah, it's going to be on TV. They'll figure that out, but at least the app, and if you can get the app on your TV or you beam it or AirPlay or something like that, and watch it right there. So that's how we've watched a lot of
Victory. It's like Victory something. Yeah, Victory Plus. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Lee's in here. I knew Lee would know.
Yeah.
Perfect. Victory Plus, and it's a free app that you get to watch all the games for free on.
Coming up here in about 12 minutes, we're going to be making picks, the NFL picks of the week. Alan, you got the games picked already? What?
I do.
Okay.
I do. So we're
Old
picking
School's
just kind of like we've always done. We're going to pick against the spread.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled the spread off of ESPN.com just before the show.
Okay.
We always pick the Lions, the Bengals, and the Cowboys. And then we have 2 games of the week. Yeah. So we pick 5 games every week. We'll typically go with if we're going to be having guests on again this year, picking with listeners. So if the listener has a certain team, like this week we got Old School coming on, so we're definitely picking the Chiefs game. Although we would have picked it anyways because they're playing the Ravens. That would have been a game of the week type thing. But 100% for sure, Old School is a Chiefs fan, so we were definitely going to be picking the Chiefs. But yeah, looking forward to it. We're going to have some fun with it this year. I can't wait. I can't wait to dominate.
Dominate again.
Like I have.
So the only thing before we hop into that, I did want to talk about the CFPB or CFB Wild Weekend. Did you watch any college football this weekend?
I did not.
Not listened one?
I listened. I was in the car a lot this weekend.
The long-suffering Chiefs fan.
Was listening to it. A long-suffering Chiefs fan.
Yeah. Jesus. I had a blast, enjoyed myself. I even sent you a pic or someone who to follow on Twitter because I'm like, Friday night.
I thought you talked about that D pic you sent me.
Yeah, on Twitter, dude. Friday night, cashed in money. And then Saturday was a little bit rough, but got through it. I made some live bets along the way. Texas bailed me out and whatnot. Allen picked a good tight end, and so I was like, all right, And so this guy made a claim. He said if I already forgot that. He said he would eat if his team did not win.
Was it the 24-ounce ranch?
No. So he's a Florida State guy. He loves Florida State.
And they suck this year. Oh, man.
And so he goes, if they don't win this weekend, I'll eat a solo cup full of dog shit with a spoon. And, of course, when you make claims like this on X, people screenshot. People like to have a little bit of fun. And so everybody's like, where are you at, dude?
You're accountable for your actions.
Where are you at, dude? Where are you at? I think even Des Bryant asked, he goes, this guy's going to be eating a lot of shit. Like, the screenshot is crazy. And that's probably where it is. What we just talked about earlier. It's like, oh, yeah, I think I got a picture of that. Well, yeah, I probably screenshot this dumb son of a bitch. This dumb son of a bitch. He says, all right, so at 3-2-1 NOLE, so 3-2-1 NOL. If Florida State loses to BC this weekend, I will eat dog shit out of a red Solo cup with a spoon and post a video of me doing it. Book it. And
Florida State became the first team to lose 2 games in 1 week. Dude deleted his entire online presence.
It's over.
Just gone.
He fucking disappeared.
And Kaiser Soze.
And, he looked like the typical twat that was like making he's got like, I don't know, 3 or 4 fucking shaved into his, dash marks shaved into his eyebrows and shit. And,
he's like that one guy on, is he with Fox? He makes all the bowl claims. He went and got the Chiefs tattoo, the 17-0 tattoo. And then they lost week 1. Yeah.
So this guy, just like Lee said, he fucking peered. Like, just eat the dog shit. Come on. You're going to actually be more famous if you just eat the dog shit. Now, you're going to get sick as hell, but at least you're not.
Okay, I'll eat 1 bite. One bite. You give me a steak after that? Yeah, I'll give you a steak after that. 1 bite.
So he's got an ADD. This guy's a dipshit. Well, that's the problem that's the problem with the internet. You have a bunch of idiots that talk too much shit and go overboard about everything, and this guy went overboard. And, yeah, he picked a real terrible team. He just picked a shit team.
Cup did, right? I mean.
Oh, God, I'm going to throw up.
It's like, let's bring it on down for a second. It's like Nate. He made those bold claims about Cam Newton.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to eat those 2 chips. And he ain't eating them.
It's not like we can't find the guy. He's in another goddamn league with us.
Hey, I show up in the chat and I start talking about it, and he just ignores me.
Yeah. He's like, this shit doesn't happen. I almost
it's like I don't exist.
When he said something, I almost tried like, oh, Nate's in here. You gonna eat those fucking chips one of these days? But I knew he'd just ignore it. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So I think
he's just taking that. He just ignores it route like it never happened.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, buddy.
I mean, at least Dylan bought his way out. You know what I mean?
He did.
Like a man. So
yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens anyway. Yeah, so anyways, after all this crazy ass weekend, all the crazy games, the fun, even Dion, with Colorado beating like a fucking D3 school, talking shit.
North Dakota State or something like that.
Dude, North Dakota State is pretty good. They're always down here. They come down to Texas. They come down to Texas every single year to play at in Frisco because it's the D2 championship. That's where it's always at. And so you'll always see a bunch of, North Dakota State people down here around January.
Isn't that where Carson Wentz went?
Yeah. And, but yeah, they're not a bad school. And I thought I was like, fuck, they might have an actual chance here, but it's crazy.
Rapid Dave went to Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
Oh.
You said when you post about Vegas, who went? Never know who's posting. Yeah.
Well, if it's a post, it's me. SMU beat up on whatever the hell school, Houston Baptist. I almost went to that game. I was trying to get Lizzie to go because the tickets were $1 or like $2 or some shit. And I was like, let's go to SMU.
then they hit you with those convenience fees for $40.
I know shit. I already bitched about that too. And so I was like, fuck it, let's go. And then she wanted to go out to, like, we were in the pool drinking all day. She goes, let's go to dinner. I go, with who? She goes, with everybody. I go, yeah, how much that fucking shit's going to cost? So I end up dropping $250 at like a damn Pluckers. I go, I'm ready to go home. And so I get in the hot tub or whatever. I'm at the house. I'm like, I'm sitting back. I got a cigar and a drink in my hand, or, coughed up fucking a couple $100. I'm like, that top a little tight on you? She's like, no, it's fine. I go, all right, Dan. Just like, I almost took the cigar, took a massive puff on it, and fucking popped the goddamn thing and went in the house. I was like, a little bugger or whatever. Yeah, there we go. Ugh, anyways, that's these damn pumpkin beers, man. They get me all chatty and all jabbery.
All chatty, a little chatty Cathy over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh man, I do. This season, I was terrified of it. I go, here, it's going to come get me. And we got fest beers. Now I have already kind of jumped the gun. This is more. I'll be honest with anybody that's listening to this. If you're looking like the Oktoberfest beer, and the Jacko and the flannel, this is more week 1 October type beers. This isn't September beers, first week of September, Labor Day beers, or anything like that. I would save this for a little bit later, but I saw it and I wanted to hop on it. And, but yeah, I mean, for me, I'd be leaning more towards fest beers. That's kind of, if I'm trying to ease my way, oh Jesus, come on now. If I'm trying to ease my way into it, I'm going fest beers. And that's what but I did it raining, a little cooler outside or whatever. I'm like, you know what? Why not? Why not?
When Sam Adams releases those packs,
yeah, it's
hard to pass them by. It really is. You just sit and you're like, oh, hello, old friend. Yeah. Oh, we got a couple new friends in here this year. Hi, I'm Alan. Nice to meet you.
And there's only, and like I said, the either the Flannel Fest or the Jacko. It's only, I think it is the Flannel Fest. It's only available in this 12. This mix pack. So you can't get it any other time. You can't get it separated out. So, I mean, I guess you could. You go to Kroger, just rip them open and just start stuffing them into the singles, and just make yourself a little 6-pack.
6-pack for $10.99.
Yeah,
I usually take the big boy Martin House beers and stuff them in there.
I'll take these $15 beers, please. I like Sam Adams October better, just my opinion. Yeah, I mean,
Sam Adams Oktoberfest is delicious.
Yeah. I mean,
good one.
I like them all, to be honest with you, and they all provide something different. There's a different, obviously they're different beers and whatnot, but I think if you enjoy the 12, and the Boston Lager is the 4th one in here, right? So you have the Jacko, you have the Oktoberfest, and you have the Flannel Fest. A nice array of beers, and you get something different with each one. So I think it's actually a really nice, robust, and it's a 3x4. That's what I really, or 4x3, excuse me. It's one of the ones that I like, where you get 4 different beers, 3 of them. I say for fall, the best Oktoberfest beers in the world are made in North Texas. I can't wait to get out and pick me up a couple, because there are some damn good breweries out here, and they've already started cranking them out. So I'm ready to go 3 Nations, and then
for sure. I love Oktoberfest season around here with all the different Oktoberfests that are released over here in the area. Yeah,
Mountain Ford beers. I like them too. Yeah, that's that Broken Bow whatnot. I like their place. I like going in there. They're a little pricey these days, but you can pick up the beers cheap from like, the liquor store, Total Wine, stuff like that. So, all right, it's about that time. Old School, you in here? Do you want to call me, or you want me to call you? What do you want to do? I've already got you hooked up to the Bluetooth, and let me get this beer out of the way so I don't knock it over, because I am a bit nervous. It's getting a little cooler in here. I'm like a little handsy. So I'm going to wait, because I was like, hey, what do you want to do? Because when it gets closer, you can call me or I can call you. And he goes, okay, sounds good. I go, okay. There he is. All right, go ahead and give me a shout. I'll put you live on here so I don't have to give you a shout.
Snake. 8.5 ABV 4-pack.
Ooh, buddy.
Sneaky snake.
I remember back in the day when you couldn't get, they do got good damn pizza. Yeah, they got damn good pizza. I remember when they only had like 4%ers out in Oklahoma. Like, you go up there, it's like you sit there and drink all day, and you're like, I don't feel anything. Like, I don't even know what's going on. Like, there's nothing.
Used to go playing softball tournaments up there, and we would buy our beer here and take it there.
Yeah, you absolutely have to. And at least back then. Now it's different. All right, Old School. Let me give you a call. I'll call you then. How about that? Let's see. I'll let you do the talking. How about that, Alan?
Okay. All right.
We're gonna...
If we need to find out his opinions on Rookie of the Year.
That's kind of loud.
Mark is very loud.
Hold on.
Hello.
Old School Wizard, how are you?
Good. How are we doing this evening, gentlemen?
You know what I like about your homepage or whatever it is that you have on your phone? It's a couple of roosters. You got a black one and a brown one, you know?
Uh-huh. It's my chickens.
A couple rooster shots there. Well, what are the chickens' names?
In that one, I think you got Dora and you got Goldie.
Okay. All right.
Dora got her name from when she was a little chick. She ran out from underneath the fence into the neighbor's yard and was just exploring everywhere. So we came up with Dora the Explorer.
Nice. Oh, God. All right, Alan. So you kind of already explained the rules. Let's give it one more time for the people listening and for Old School who's on the horn.
So here we go. We're going to pick 5 games against the point spread. And we're going to give you you'll be in the sandwich as the number 2 guy. We'll just kind of rotate back through. We'll do the snake style as we go through and make our picks. But yeah, you just got to give us who's going to win with the point spread. That's it.
Can I say before you start? Can I say something before you get started?
Yeah,
of course you can.
Okay. The last time I was on here, do you remember when it was? It was right before the AFC Championship, and it was Kansas City versus Baltimore. Yeah. And you had me on with "Let's Go, Buddy."
Yep.
Yeah.
And we both gave our predictions. And I know, Alan, you wrote it down because you write them all down.
I do.
Do you have it in front of you by chance somewhere in your back?
I do not. I've gotten a new notebook since then, but I can pull it up and I can bring it up for next week. So tell me what I'm looking for.
Well, I predicted a 14-10 score. It was a low score compared to what everybody else was predicting because everybody thought it was going to be a high scoring 35-27 or something. I think it was Let's Go Buddy's prediction. Right. I predicted 14-10, and you made the comment, that's a low score. He's predicting a low score. It ended up being 17-10.
Ooh, buddy.
Ooh, buddy. We're gonna we'll review the tape and we'll report back next week.
Yeah, I mean, I do have the 17-10 score here for the 2023 AFC Championship game, so it's here.
It was a low scoring game. Yeah. I remember that.
And here we are again, Baltimore and Kansas City home opener. I do want to say one thing real quick. I'm wearing my Chiefs red today because it's Red Wednesday for the game tomorrow. Usually it's Red Friday, but it's Red Wednesday. I'm wearing red, so I'm ready.
Nice.
Let's go. So let's get into it. Rapid Dave, I'll let you go first. Lead us off. We got the Ravens versus the Chiefs. The Chiefs are -3.
Oh, they were -3.5 a little while ago.
It was 3 when I looked.
So I will say this: Lamar Jackson is 12-1 against the spread when he's a dog. So give me. I've already made my bet, but I did buy the points because I always say I always buy the points. But yeah, give me the Ravens plus the points.
All right, Old School, 3 points. What are your chefs doing?
I'm taking Chiefs -3. 27-14.
Ooh, damn.
Ooh. Give us I'm going to write that down. 27-14.
Yeah, man.
Higher scoring this year. I'm looking for the Chiefs to be putting up more points on offense this year than they did last year.
Well, you definitely have an improved wide receiver room this year over last year for sure.
They got the weapons.
Yeah,
for sure. What's the word there in Kansas City about Hollywood? Is he playing? Is he not playing? What do we got?
He's not playing this week, but he's doubtful. So he's probably going to get upgraded to questionable next week. But if they don't feel like they're going to slow him back into it like they always do. Until he's 110%, he's not going to play, even though he probably could, because they've got plenty of weapons. They can do it without him. They need to, and that he'll just be an extra bonus when they get him back.
Okay. All right.
That's good.
I'm going to go ahead and go with the Ravens here. I don't know that the Ravens are necessarily going to win the game, but I think it's going to be a very close game. And one thing that I do know about the Chiefs is they usually don't come out firing week 1. week one, they're a little slow starting here as the last few years. But give me the Ravens. That 3 points is going to be big. I think.
All right.
I think the Chiefs still win, but it's going to be within 3. Next up, we've got the Rams traveling to Detroit to play the Lions. That's a 3.5 point spread there that the Lions are giving up. The Rams are getting the 3.5. I'm 3.5. I'm going to take the Rams and the points. I think you're looking at probably about a 3 point game here. A pretty close game. I'm going to go ahead and take the points here. And the Rams. Old school, what you got?
I'm going to take the Lions minus the point. Is it minus 3.5?
3.5, yes. Yep.
I'm taking Lions minus the 3.5. I was listening to one of my podcasts, and they said that the computer runs through and says who's going to be in the Super Bowl at the end of the year. They got the Chiefs versus the Lions in the Super Bowl. The computer outcome. So I think they're calling for Lions to have another good year. So I'm taking them. I have no idea. Beginning of the year, I mean, trying to make these picks, to me, it's like a crapshoot.
Yeah.
So you hear one thing about one team, okay, I'll take that team.
Yep. Rapid Dave, what you got?
Rams and the points, please. Thank you very little.
Oh, that was rude.
Yep.
Oh, so rude. Okay, Next up. The Patriots are traveling to the jungle to play the Bengals.
I did, Lee. I did. I made a bet on MGM. Bet MGM.
I mean, that's a slam dunk right there. Winning that. The Pats are getting 8.5 points. What do you got, Rapid Dave?
You know what? Give me New England. Hey, you know what's crazy? It's only 9. It's 8 now.
8.5.
I swear to God, it was like 9.5 earlier because they were like negative 480 or something like that. And I'm like, Jamar Chase might not even play. Now it is Burrow, but they always have a rough week one. Like it's just a terrible week one.
They're really good at losing week one.
I know, and like not only just not covering the points, but straight up losing. So give me New England. How about it?
All right, old school.
I'm going to take New England plus the 8.5. Where was the Lions playing?
L.A.
In Detroit.
Oh, in Detroit. Sorry.
Yeah, they're in Detroit.
Okay, I was wondering did you guys have a reason for your pick, or are you just saying it?
I think it's going to be a 3 point game.
Yeah, it's going to be close.
I think the Lions win by like 3.
Stafford goes back.
I think it's going to be pretty close, yeah. And they're actually going to give Stafford props before the game this time around. They're going to do a little, montage video and all that. And, they're not playing in the playoffs, so they're like, hey, this is regular season, week one. We'll give you your flowers this time.
Yeah, it was kind of shitty. That's just Detroit.
It wasn't. It was playoffs, man.
It's just Detroit. But yeah, no, I think it's I think Detroit. Obviously both teams are good. But Stafford just goes out slinging. I mean, both teams are going to be good. It's going to be actually a really good game to watch.
Yeah. High scoring, right?
Middle of the road. Middle of the road. Not low scoring, not high scoring, but maybe 17 to 40, something like that.
I think you're somewhere.
Is Campbell going for it on 3/4 down within the 50-yard line?
We got a kicker this year, so I think he's still going to be aggressive, but I expect them to attempt more kicks this year because they've got a kicker they actually believe in.
That team gets a head coach that can win something.
We're going to win something with this head coach because we
got
one.
They got a hype man.
Best damn coach in the league.
They got a hype man. It's all they got. It's a hype man, which a lot of guys get behind. But yeah, I mean, when it comes down to nut cutting time, like Alan said on the MLB podcast, like he just makes terrible decisions.
Nah. Just don't worry. Don't you worry about what we're doing. Worry about your team, okay?
I'm not worried about anything.
You got plenty to worry about with your team.
Why am I worried?
All right?
Ain't nobody worried.
You're worried.
Ain't nobody worried about y'all. Good.
All right. I'm going to take the Patriots because 8.5 points is just a lot.
It's a lot of points.
Like, this is still the NFL. These are all professionals. I get it. We're not expecting much out of the Patriots. But also, you got a new head coach there. I think you're going to kind of change things around a little bit. I think that defense is still going to be pretty decent. But 8.5 points is just a lot. It's a lot.
Especially week one against the Bengals.
It's again a crapshoot because I think Bengals was the better team, but I heard the receivers aren't 100% happy because they're not getting paid or something. And what's that doing to the locker room? That's all I've heard. I haven't heard nothing about the Pats. So you hear one negative thing about a team, so you take the other team.
There you go.
Wrong about that.
No reason.
We got the Cowboys traveling to Cleveland to play the Browns. Cowboys are getting 2.5 here. Here's the thing. Cleveland's got a pretty damn good defense.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing at home. I don't know what you're going to get out of the Cowboys this year. You don't have a run game. You got one receiver. I'm going to take the Browns. I think the Browns are just going to win this game. Like
straight up.
I think the Browns are just going to win it. What's that?
Oh, it's Deshaun Watson's back, isn't it?
Yes, Deshaun Watson. It's something that I don't think a lot of people are making a lot out of, and he's really flying under the radar. They traded for Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Judy's pretty good at catching the football, and you add him to complement. Huh?
Jerry Jeudy didn't do a whole lot in Denver, but Wilson just wouldn't find him.
Yeah, he wouldn't throw to him.
Yeah.
Or he couldn't. One of the two.
But before that, where was Jeudy at?
He's been with Denver the whole time.
Yeah, he got drafted by Denver.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been Denver his whole career. But I think Jerry Jeudy's a pretty darn good wide receiver. I think you got an improved pass game there in Cleveland over what you had in Denver last year. I think Jerry Jeudy's going to have a pretty decent year this year. But yeah, just give me the Browns to take that one. Old school, who you got?
I'll take the Browns on that. I don't have any reason.
For me, yeah, Browns. I think the Cowboys might lose this game. I think they actually have a pretty tough schedule ahead of them. They play a lot of the AFC North teams this year, and good luck. You know what I mean? Good luck.
Yep.
Yeah.
And last up, we got the Texans
Woo!
traveling to Indy to play the Colts. The Colts are getting 3 points.
For me, Texans all day. Best team in Texas.
I mean, it's not saying much.
Saying something.
Them and the Cowboys.
Saying something.
Yeah. Old school?
Who did he take?
He took the Texans.
I'm taking the Texans.
As much as I think it's going to be a really fun game to watch too, with AR-15 being back and healthy, you got young, Stroud out there, dude. It's going to be awesome. He's got so many weapons, so many.
How's he going to do with Diggs?
I think Diggs might sink the team a little bit. He's got a bad attitude, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
maybe he'll shape up. You know, maybe. Who knows? But there's too much other talent there. You know what I mean? Like if Diggs left like tomorrow, the Texans are still a threat.
Yeah. Give me the Texans. They're just I just think they're a better team.
Stroud's really talented.
We'll see. Year 2. I'm not sold on Stroud yet. You got to do it for more than 1 year in order for me to be in on you. And he's done it for 1 year so far, so we'll see what he does year 2. But all around, I just think they're a better team.
Nice.
I'm not sold on anything. I don't understand why everybody's so high on Anthony Richardson.
I like him. He's got an arm. Got a cannon.
Yeah.
And he can run.
Had shoulder issues last year, right?
He got hit, didn't he? He landed on his shoulder, hurt him. But yeah, he's going to be all right. He'll be all right.
Okay.
If he played for Detroit, you'd be in on him, so it doesn't matter. Any of your arguments are so fucking void and invalid, because if they played in Detroit, it wouldn't be any of these problems, none of these questions, none of this shit. But it's because he plays somewhere else. It's like, oh, well, I don't know.
Not true.
Old school.
So last year, Swift, I was out on Swift.
I mean, you picked the one dude that sucks. It's like that one guy that is like awful, and he doesn't do anything. Old school, my man, thank you so much for being. Hey, week 1, here we go. Football is back tomorrow, baby. Are you excited or what?
I am, but I'm not trying to get too hell-bent on it because my Royals are trying to make the playoffs still. So, I mean, I'm focused on the football season and my Chiefs tomorrow and all that, but I haven't stopped paying attention to baseball right now. The playoffs are right around the corner, so that's exciting too. It's just a good time in sports right now.
Absolutely is. It's a great time. And what is it called? We call it the equinox here, coming up here pretty soon.
Yep.
Where you got hockey, baseball, football, baseball, basketball, everything's going on. But yeah, postseason baseball is magical.
I'm excited about it. Royals did win tonight. They pulled out of their slump. They've lost like 7 in a row.
We were just talking about it, yeah.
Will they make the playoffs?
I'm of the opinion that the Tigers are going to knock you guys out, but I'm
okay.
biased.
So I'm writing this down. And rapid prediction.
I think they can make it. Oh my God! I just pulled up the White Sox. The White Sox beat the Baltimore Orioles 8-1. Damn it!
Holy crap! They snapped a 12-game losing streak.
They did. When he said that, he goes,
"Start a new one."
Son of a bitch! Lost 25, 50 tonight. God damn it! Can they make
Double
it?
Down on it tomorrow.
I think they can. They're right there on the cusp.
Okay, I got.
Will they make it? I don't know. Talk to me in like a week or two. How about that? Okay.
Sounds good.
Buddy, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. Always a blast. And have a nice little week 1 of football, all right? Have a beer on us tomorrow.
Okay, Alan and Rapid, thank you guys. I always enjoy anytime you guys have me on. And the what you call it's always on this side of the table.
Pleasure's all on this side.
All on this side of the table, sir. All on this side. We appreciate you guys. Go check out Old School 2.0 over on YouTube. If you're not doing it, you're just wasting your life. That's all I gotta say. Just wasting it. So do it now.
Later, buddy.
Later, man.
See
you guys.
Later.
Oh, buddy. That's a little loud. Sorry about that. There we go. The old school wizard himself. Oh. But yeah, I was pissed when I saw that. I go, damn it, the White Sox. I'm like, it's like I knew it was going to happen. Eventually, stupid Baltimore. It was like 3 or 4 games. Was it 5 or 6? It's like 6, 7 in a row. I don't know how much I made off of it. I'm just saying, they screwed me. God. All right, I'm finishing up my Sam Adams Jacko right now. The pumpkin ale. This is 4.4% alcohol by volume. This is a wheat ale brewed with natural flavors, with pumpkin and natural flavors added. I don't know what the hell that's all about. But I got one more.
There you go. What do you got next?
Well, if I had flannel and I had Jacko, it's got to be. Let me look.
October.
It's got to be Oktoberfest. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
last one of the night.
There you go.
I mean, for the show.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm sure you'll have. Tie on a couple more after that.
Yeah, there you go.
Samuel Adams Oktoberfest. That's a delicious one.
Yeah. I don't like that the microphone is right next to it's on the damn thing. You can hear all the bumps and creaks and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Not a fan. I gotta get that boom
you
mic
get the
back.
a lot.
I do.
I know. I'm agreeing with you.
All right. Ooh, buddy. All right. So
agreeing with you. So.
This one looks pretty good. I'm going to just real quick intro on it. Oh, yeah, take a look at that.
Yeah. Go ahead and tell us about it real quick.
Oh, nice and orange, red hue. Oh, man, that thing is perfect head. Off-white, there's a lot out there that has like the paper white head on it or whatever. But, yeah, this one's absolutely phenomenal. Now, you can't really tell because obviously with the green screen I got going on here. But it's pretty close to like a dark orange. It looks pretty red on the screen, but it's a very dark orange. Ooh, tasty. Oktoberfest, a legendary beer of the fall. This hearty and sweet Marzen signals it's time for bonfire nights, tailgates, and Stein hoisting. I'm in on that. You know what's funny? Here's a fun fact. I don't think I've ever been part of a Stein hoisting competition. I think only Lizzie has. All right, let's see. Malt brings so much to a great beer. That's why we developed a unique malt blend to provide a robust color and smooth, rich flavor. Like you, we look forward to this tradition every single year. 5.3% alcohol by volume. This is a lager. So there you go. And you can find other information about this on samueladams.com. This is part of their Beer Fest variety pack. So, my first Marzen of the season. I'm pretty excited.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
It's not a bad one to start it off with.
Not at all. What do you got on deck?
So, we got to touch. We teased it a little bit at the beginning of the show, but we got to touch on some Caitlin Clark talk here.
Yeah.
So, the big debate: Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, who's going to be the rookie of the year? But there's also a newfound wellspring of Caitlin Clark for. Well, what are we doing here?
I'm trying to fire you up so I can get out of here. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
But anyways, of her for possible MVP. I'll tell you the best thing for her was not making the Olympic team because it gave her some rest. It gave her a break. She went straight from college, her college season, was all the way through March Madness, gets drafted, right back into this league, had no time off, didn't get a chance to rest. And since the All-Star break, the Fever are 6-1. They secured a playoff spot. She is scoring or assisting on, I think it's 38 points a game for the team. She's playing great. The team's playing great. They're in the playoffs. The thing with Angel Reese is, she's good at getting rebounds. She's a double-double machine. She's getting 10, 11 rebounds, 10, 11 points. That's not much. And when did we ever talk of, just look at other leagues? When have we ever talked about a defensive player or a rebound player? We never talked about Dennis Rodman, the best rebounder ever for an MVP or anything like that. We talked about him for defensive player of the year. That was it. We're looking at him for defensive player, not for anything else. And that's Angel Reese. Yeah, she's going to set a record for, rebounds in the year. Okay, that's cool. Those rebounds. You're not doing much else.
Yeah. I mean, most of her rebounds come from missed shots, missed layups, actually. And that's one of the things. It's really divided by. I'll be honest. When you look at this on X or you look at this on, social media and stuff like that, it's really divided by race. I mean, I'll be honest with you. You know what I mean? It's crazy how it is, but I mean, it's the world we live in. You know what I mean?
Well, I think it's starting to change a little bit with the win streak that the Fever have been on, right? And I talked about it while you stepped away, the best thing for her was not making that Olympic team.
Yeah.
Because she hadn't had a break. She went straight from her college season all the way through March Madness to the finals, drafted, and was playing. She didn't have a break in there. Yeah. She didn't go to the Olympics. She got a break, and they've been 6-1 since then. Locked up the playoffs. I'm telling you this right now. Nobody wants to play them in the playoffs.
No, of course not. And if they say they do, it's they're full of shit. You don't believe them for a second. At all. Yeah. And, she's been – I mean, she had a rough start. It's funny, when they started posting, things about her, she had this – turnovers were crazy, all this kind of stuff. And she had, some shock. You know what I mean? Hey, this is the WNBA. How tough it is, I don't know. You know what I mean? Obviously, we never played. We watch it and okay, it doesn't look crazy, but,
it's tougher than college was.
Right. It's going to be tougher.
In competition, right?
Yeah.
But it took her a while to learn it. Yeah, okay, she turns the ball over a lot. Mm. But if you look at, let's just go to the NBA, and who are all the career leaders in turnovers? All the best players in the league.
Yeah.
All the best people to ever play. Because you handle the ball a lot. So if you handle the ball a lot, you're going to turn it over more, right?
You have more of a chance of it, yeah. I mean, You're not the guy that's sitting there waiting there in the post, throw me the ball, and then, they don't turn it over a lot because they grab the ball, turn around, and throw it up on the backboard or, off the rim, or it goes in. That's it. You know what I mean? There's not turnovers unless you bounce, dribble once or twice to back them down a little bit further. You get the ball, turn around and shoot, you no chance of a turnover unless you're inbounding the ball and you just turn it over that way. But
I mean, just watch out for the Fever. They're playing great ball. Looking forward to the playoffs. Should be a nice playoff, run. You got to give her credit too. She's going to win the Rookie of the Year. That's all there is to it. It's going to happen.
It's just a bunch of haters and bullshit. That's all it is. Like they talk about, like, with that other chick, Reese or whatever. It's like, yeah, she's leading the league and all this kind of, like, have you seen her? Have you ever actually watched her fucking play? She turns around, bricks it right off the bottom of the rim, and then the ball, of course, goes right back down into her fucking hands, and then she bricks it again, or it's a fucking layup.
I will give Reese some credit because, again, the media is trying to play up this whole the two of them versus each other, right? Mm-hmm. And they're getting into it about Rookie of the Year and stuff. And she's like, "Look, me and Caitlin, we don't care about that. You guys are trying to build up this whole big thing of me versus her for Rookie of the Year. I'm telling you right now, I don't care about it, and Caitlin's going to say the same thing. She doesn't care about it. I'm just trying to help my team win right now, right?"
Well, that's what she pivoted to. She pivoted to that once she knew that she's not going to win it. You know what I mean? No. She pivoted to that because everyone kind of realized that, all your stats are kind of fucking padded. You're not that great. Remember when she got in the league? Oh, I'll play the victim. She was about that shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'll play play the villain. She goes, I'll play the villain. If I'm the bad guy here. And then she realized, like, no one really cares. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, she's a player in the league. But unfortunately, when you look at ticket sales and all that kind of shit, wherever Caitlin Clark plays, it doubles wherever the fuck that chick plays at.
You know what else is crazy?
No one knows who she is. Huh?
A stat that I heard about Caitlin, 18% of the league's flagrant fouls this year are on Caitlin Clark.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if she wanted to be a badass, she'd go hit the gym, bulk up.
Oh, and she's going to. That's
and awesome. Then if one of these dumb broads got out of hand, she just handled, because none of them want to fight. None of them want bullshit. If you look at all the stupid shit they do it like a punk ass does things. You know what I mean? They walk up without looking, and they bump her or shove her, and they're like looking off to the side or some shit. It's the most catty shit. I mean, it's exactly what you'd think it would be, but yeah, it's all like punk ass shit. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. But no, it's let's get ready for some WNBA playoffs.
File that under who gives a shit, because I don't care.
We will be the WNBA show of record.
I can't wait. We're going to do a WNBA playoffs show or something like that.
I'm all in on. You know what? We just need to just go ahead and just break down and do it. Just do a WNBA podcast.
Fucking channel, man. Lock it down.
Let's just make it happen.
Yeah,
that's what the people want.
Who doesn't want that? I've been to a WNBA game. I love the sport. I think it's phenomenal. I think it's really good. Very technical, but very nice. It really is.
Did you find your Reddit story?
I do. Are you done? We didn't even talk about the ranch guy.
Okay, let's talk about the ranch
guy. Are we done? Are you ready to go?
No, let's go. No, ranch guy. What you got?
I was going to talk about Taylor Swift drawing up plays.
Okay.
Like, buddy,
you know what?
I mean, if you got to go, let's go ahead and let's just get you out of here, and then I'll go live later.
I got nowhere to go.
I'll go.
I'm already at home.
Oh, okay.
Tell me about ranch.
Wait, do I have him on here? I got it somewhere. This guy. Hold on. Shit, did I delete the damn thing? Oh, I did. Yeah. Hold on. I gotta go get the damn thing now.
You're doing.
Wait, did I not screenshot it?
I don't know. You tell me.
You can't type that word in there. You're not gonna get what you're looking for with that word.
Semen?
Yeah, you can't put that in there.
You're gonna get exactly what you're looking for.
All right, so let me ask you a question. You're not a condiment guy, but you have salads, right? Do you put like a little lemon or something on your salad?
Yeah, I'll squeeze lemon on it.
You're from the Midwest. You don't put ranch on your shit?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Anyways, so in Michigan, man, there's a contest, right? Well, let me ask you a question. How much have you ever? When was the last time you had ranch dressing for anything like wings or on a salad or anything? You're not a Midwest.
30 years ago.
How are you from the Midwest? And you just
I just don't like ranch.
Oh God, you don't like it. What do you like?
I like the taste of the food that I'm eating.
So you like lettuce? Big fan of lettuce, are you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I squeeze the lemon on it, I get the lemon taste. You know.
Well, then you're not a fan of the food that
no
you're
one
eating.
eats salad for the taste of it. Okay.
I like salads. It depends on what it is.
I don't eat ranch with my pizza because I like the taste of the pizza.
Yeah, I never got that. Like, I don't get it.
I don't have ranch with my wings because I like whatever flavor wings I'm eating.
Dude, I don't know what it was. It's probably a handful of years ago. Like, all of a sudden, I'm like, I like ranch with my my wings, and I'm like, just getting in there and getting it.
But then you don't taste all you taste is the ranch.
No, because the stuff that I get to eat is it's quite hot, and there's either I do Cajun at Wingstop or I do like hot at like Buffalo Wild Wings or whatever. So yeah, no, it's going through the ranch. It just adds a little extra zest or something to it. I don't know, but anyways, so a Michigan man drinks 24 ounces of ranch. I know you already read the thing. How long would it take you to drink 24 ounces of ranch? 24 ounces. This is 16.
Yeah.
So add another 8 on there. How long would it take?
Right? Like, it would take you a while because of the consistency. Now, obviously, I know how quick this guy did it because you sent it to me.
Yeah.
Like, next time you're going to do a story like this, don't send me the whole thing.
I like to keep you in the loop.
No, but then we can't play podcasts.
Yeah,
get
close.
Keep me in the loop.
Yeah, get closer.
You're like, how long would it take? Well, I know it took him 10 seconds.
How long would it take you to drink 24 ounces of ranch?
I don't more than 10 seconds.
And would you do it? Like, if we had a challenge, and we were like, you know what, we're gonna chug ranch because you can do it because it's not mustard. You won't throw it up. You'll throw up mustard.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
12 ounces of ranch. How about a shot glass? How about a double shot of ranch? 4 ounces. A tall shot glass filled to the brim.
You can't really shoot it, though. Like, that's my thing.
I mean,
right?
obviously it's liquid enough to do it. Like, if it's liquefied, to a certain, extent, and you were able to knock one back, would you be able to do it like a whole one, like do a shot like you do of, like, a fireball or, whatever?
I mean, certain situations I would do it.
You think so? Like, but you could do it in like one pool.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, all right. Why are you getting all quiet over there?
I'm just saying, first of all, I would have to be a certain state of mind to do this. Okay.
Well, I wouldn't want you to. Well, I wouldn't want you to be drunk anyways. Because remember that time you had that 805 and you like barfed in my, the sink over there. What was that 805 Cerveza beer? I was like, we're gonna chug it. You're like, I'm down, man. I'm solely in. And you started. You're like, brr.
That happens, man.
Shit happens. All right, so this guy from Michigan, he drinks 24 ounces of ranch dressing in 10 seconds to win the Belding Chugging competition. 24 ounces of ranch dressing. Listen, most of the containers that you have, like for dressing, is about 16 ounces. The 24 ounces is the huge one.
Yeah, but also, like, what I know about ranch, okay? Let me go into my ranch knowledge here.
Okay.
If it's cold, it pours slower.
Well, you'd warm it up, I guess. It's like chugging syrup. You know what I mean? Like from that documentary I watched.
Super Troopers.
Yeah.
Great documentary.
They knocked back, syrup, so what's the difference?
Highway Patrol. But syrup again, the way they were drinking it, they were drinking it room temperature.
Yeah.
Which even room temperature syrup is thick in consistency, right?
This actually looks like a mug. This looks like a mug, like the one that you have. It looks like a mug like that. I guarantee you they thinned it out a little bit.
You have to.
Because if it's a bottle, yeah, you could probably suck it right out of there, right? But eventually you're going to have some suction issues. So going to be some.
But if you're sucking in, you're also taking in air, right? And
well, not if there's no air. If you've already primed it and it's like ready to go and it's on your lips.
But like for example, like if you like with a Kraken, right?
Yes.
Doing a Kraken in a beer, you're still taking in air, even though you've got a whole connection. Like especially if it's like a bigger beer, as you're trying to, because like I tried to do I tried to do a shotgun of a Foster's, and there's just so much air buildup and gas buildup that it took me down. Like it hurt. It hurt bad.
So
and then I let out one of the biggest belches I've ever let out in my entire life.
So we know you can't do 24 ounces, and you're talking about you could possibly do 4 ounces. Are you shocked at all that this man is from Michigan?
I mean, no.
It's that Midwest shit, man. Apparently, y'all love ranch.
Any state, I wouldn't have been shocked.
If what?
You could have told me any state, and I wouldn't have been shocked. You know, I've been like, oh, man, he's from Nebraska. Are you shocked? No, I'm not. Why would I be shocked? I don't understand what would shock me about that. Like them being from a certain state.
We're going to rapid fire here then. Last month in MLB season, are you excited or sad?
Excited.
Yeah?
And sad.
October baseball's phenomenal.
So fun. But then baseball's going to be over. And then I'll be sad. Hopefully my Tigers make the playoffs. We're 4.5 out right now. We got a battle. We can get in there. Should be dragging home some hardware this year. Tariq Skubal's probably going to win the Triple Crown for pitching, and we'll probably get the Cy Young. Excited about that. It's been a while since we've had a Cy Young pitcher.
Nice. Well, we actually covered a lot of the MLB talk on SB Baseball Podcast. Go check that out. It's available wherever you listen to podcasts, and if you want the video, that's on YouTube at SB Baseball Podcast. Check that out. Yeah. We go through the MLB standings, the wild card. We talk a little postseasons as well. And as we get closer to the actual postseason, we will do more episodes. We go live Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time. The old time of this show, really. Yeah. All right. I guess the second to last thing. What are your thoughts?
I love it. Love it.
Bleacher Report put out there that Patrick Mahomes says that Taylor Swift has been drawing up plays for the Chiefs and joked that they might have to put one in the playbook.
Okay.
You in?
Sure.
Says she's, been watching the game, studying it, having a little bit of fun with it. Like, hey, you know what? I got some plays. I got some things in my head we can work out, and we're going to be good to go.
What's up, Chris? How you doing tonight?
Hey, Chris. What's up, dude?
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Yeah?
Why not?
Of course, one of the top comments was, my team getting eliminated from the playoffs on a Taylor Swift play will definitely be the final day I see on this earth.
Well, okay. If the game's on the line, they're not running the T Swift play. Okay?
They're not?
No.
Week 3, first quarter?
They're playing the Patriots, and they're up 27-0. They're like, hey, Travis, what's that play?
Dial it up.
You're right. Let's dial it up. Right? Hey, we might have already saw it. It might have been behind the back throw. Yeah. I don't know, man.
It's the pound the ass around the corner thing. That's what.
Here's the thing.
Or
I
no
don't
ass.
Care. Taylor Swift can do whatever she wants to do. It doesn't affect me.
You know what I'm excited about this year?
What? What are you excited about?
I'm not gonna have to watch any Taylor Swift bullshit. You know what I mean? So you guys have been busy with life, but glad I got to see your podcast. Hey, man. I feel you. We hear you. Same here, man.
Appreciate you stopping by.
It is non-freaking stop for us as well. Like, it is bonkers right now, to be honest.
I don't. Taylor Swift can do whatever she wants to do. She can go to the game. She can cheer. She can be excited. They can show it on TV. You know what? It doesn't affect me. I don't care. You leave the Patriots out of this conversation.
All right. So
I'm hoping for Ramondre to have himself a nice season. I picked him up in a few leagues this year, and I need him to run the football.
Me too. I need him to catch it more than anything. All right.
Score touchdowns.
We're going to end this show on a Reddit story. Am I the a-hole story? Whatever it is. So.
Oh, but not you. Someone else.
Here's the title. Am I the a-hole for forcing my son to give me half of his income? All right. And,
I need more information.
It's coming. All right, listen up, kids. I wish we had, like, some bed music I could put on right here. It's almost like, I won the lottery, $1,000 a day for life. Remember that one when it popped up? Like
Okay.
it was a scratcher or something, if I'm not mistaken. I'm 58. My son is 19. I went to him and told him that I wanted to make a deal. I would give him the ticket. In return, he would give me half of the money until I die. Then he gets all the money after I'm gone. He said he needed time to think about it. He came back and said it wasn't really fair for me to want half. He said that I could live another 40 years, that he might need the money more, and that I should take 20%. I said I would think about it. I signed the ticket and claimed the lump sum. I'm seeing a lawyer to set my son up for life. His education will be paid for. When he gets older, he will be able to purchase a home for free, basically. A trust fund will be set up so he gets a good amount of money for the rest of his life. Now he is pissed that I went back on my offer. I thought that I was being smart, but I didn't realize how greedy he was. He also told my ex about the money, and she's pissed that I'm not giving her anything. We have been divorced for years. I owe her nothing. Now, no, I won't give you anything if you ask. He talks about don't hit me up, essentially, because I won the lottery. Don't bother me on Reddit either. So essentially you have a dude who's got a kid that he was trying to do a solid for, won $1,000 a day for life. Like, the kid would get $500 a day until his father passed away. And then he would get $1,000 a day. But the stupid shit kid bitched about how $500 a day wasn't enough. That's something he did not win.
Says dad was being selfish.
And told his stupid fucking mother about it. Life is about scene control, people.
What is it about? So, I feel like the last couple we've had are about these jerk kids, these ungrateful kids, right?
And kind of a puss-ass dad. The dad's not laying the law down.
Yeah. The last one was the dad was at a work event. His kids didn't come, but he threw their names in the 50-50 raffle, and they won it that year. And it was one of his kids' names was drawn, and he told his kids, hey, I'm going to give you X number of dollars. I threw your name in there, you won, blah, blah, blah. And the kid was like, well, why don't I get it all? Well, you didn't pay it. You weren't there. Hey, why are you such a dick? And in this one, the kid's like, and then he gets pissed off. Dad's like, oh, no, you know what? I decided I'm just going to go ahead and get the lump sum. I set you up, blah, 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 blah. What?
How dumb and just fucking dumb could you, how stupid could you be to turn down $500 for free? You didn't go get the lottery ticket. Your parent is offering to give that to you. He just wants $500 a day. And then when he passes away, even if let's say it was me that this happened to, and this motherfucker, he's 58. He goes, you could live another 40 years. So fucking what? That's 90 years old. You know what I mean?
Chris, I wish I was offered $500 a day, right? I don't understand.
Dad
being 50. Here's the other thing. His dad's 50. How old did he say his kid was?
Didn't say. Oh, son's 19. So he had him at 40.
So we had him late in life.
39, 39 years old. That's not terribly late. It sounds later than what it is. But yeah, he spoiled this goddamn kid. This kid's rotten to shit. If I told any of them, hey, you're going to get, listen, you're going to get $500 a day. Here's the rub. Here's how it's going to go down. The problem is this. He asked them instead of fucking telling them how it's going to work. And obviously he's raised this kid to be a shithead. He's already given him everything. Yeah, he raised this kid to be a shithead. He's soft too. It's just compounding problems. I
don't think I have enough information to make that call.
It's a punk ass kid, punk ass dad. Even his damn wife. He called his mom. Was like, "Hey, Dad said he won the lottery. Who gives a fuck?" And his punk ass wife's like, "Oh, I don't get any. Why the fuck would you get any of that money?"
Right?
That kind of thought process is why most of the dudes now ain't even getting married. They're like, "No, I don't want to deal with this." I can do anything. And then, of course, the woman would go to the fucking court and be like, I don't feel like I love him anymore. Oh, okay. But I need his shit, though.
Right? I love his shit, though. I love all of his shit, just not him.
Yeah, no, this is crazy. Go ahead and give me your thoughts.
The kid's a dick.
Dad a dick? Just a kid?
No.
Who's the a-hole in this situation?
The kid is 100%. Now, here's my thing. So I go and I get all this set up, right? And then I tell you, hey, look, here's what I decided to do. I appreciate your offer of 20%, but I'm not going to take that. I'm going to go ahead and get the lump sum, but I'm going to go ahead and make sure blah, blah, blah is carried. Kid says, oh, no, F that. No, why are you doing that? Gets pissed at me. Cool. I'll be back. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to go call my lawyer. I'll be like, hey, all that paperwork I just paid you to draw up and everything like that, I need you to just go ahead and trash all that. I get all the money. And then when I'm dead, let's go ahead and give it to, I don't know, the Ronald McDonald House. How's that sound?
So you're out.
All right.
You're like, I'm done. Like, that's the dumbest response I've ever heard in my life. You deserve nothing.
Yeah. You get nothing. Now you get nothing and you like it. And then I'm going to go tell my kid, hey, I appreciate everything. I've now changed my mind again with my money. You are no longer getting any of it. And when I die, it's going to the Ronald McDonald House. Thank you.
Yeah. Like, how much of a jackass do you have to be to where your father tells you, hey, I won the lottery, I'm going to give you $500 a day. A day.
A day.
A fucking day. And you're like, that seems awfully greedy. It's like, that seems like a lot. You know what sounds like a lot? $500 a day, you little fuck. That's what that sounds like.
You realize how much $500 a day is? Like, let's just...
Like, even if they tax it 50%, you get $250 a day for doing jack shit.
Not a fucking thing.
Like,
you got it for free. You didn't even buy the ticket. You're not even out the $2 for the ticket.
No, you didn't pay for shit. You're an asshole little fucking little piece of shit. That's like, how about 20%? How about you're not in any position to negotiate, dude? Because there's no leverage.
My response to that is the same response I give my kid when I'm like, hey, it's time to go to bed. And she's like, well, how about I go to bed at this time? And I look at her and I go, I'm sorry, I don't negotiate with terrorists.
I do not negotiate with
So,
all right,
your bedtime is now 10 minutes earlier. Thank you for playing.
Real quick, I'm finishing up this Oktoberfest from Sam Adams. We're going to do, I think we're going to do a pack review and maybe some individuals. I've got a whole 12-pack here. It's got 4 beers, 3 each of those beers. So, big thumbs up for me. How do you like those, just the tips?
Yeah, just the haze, just a little bit, just to see how it feels is pretty damn delicious. It's a really damn good IPA, especially for a non-alcoholic. I really enjoy it. I'll go ahead and say it. It's good and good for you. Stop what you're doing and go grab something and give it a try and let me know what you think. How about that? Would you put that in your pipe and smoke it? But you know what, guys? It's been fun. I hope everybody gets a good night of sleep tonight. We got a big day tomorrow. Big day. NFL starts tomorrow. We get some football. We got the Chiefs. We got the Ravens. Oh, buddy. Kicking things. And that's probably the best game of the week. We got a lot of games week 1. They didn't give us a whole lot week 1. I'm just going to say that right now. But they're kicking things off with a banger. Let's go. Let's get into it. Let's fucking go. Beers and fires in the chat, boys. Let's do it. Can't wait. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you. And I don't care if anyone's watching. We love you. We do. We do. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
Talk to you guys later. Deuces.